walking over there, they're trying not to stare, but you like what you see. Moonwalking on the air, yeah, it ain't even fair, so on top of the beat. Better listen up, we about to make it happen. So hot, we burn it up. We just can't get enough. Get down now, have some fun, 'cause we about to make it, we about to make it happen. Ain't nothing else to do, keep that attitude, red carpet and gold. Hey, hey, boombox bumping old school, playing by your own rules, ready to roll. Better listen up, we about to make it happen. So hot, we burn it up. We just can't get enough. Get down now, have some fun, 'cause we about to make it, we about to make it happen. We about to make it happen. We about to make it happen. Make it. We about to make it happen. Better listen up. So hot, we burn it up. We just can't get enough. Get down now, have some fun, 'cause we about to make it, we about to make it happen. Hold up, now do what you do. Get loud, go ahead, get loose. Get down to business, tell everyone nothing's off limits. You can have anything you want. Anything you want. Tell everyone you can have anything you want. Anything. With that brand new style, show off, watch them all get wild. Get down to business, tell everyone, go out and get it. You can have anything you want. Anything you want. Tell everyone, you can have anything you want. Anything. If you want it, you can have anything. If you want it, you can have anything you want. With that brand new style, watch them all get wild. Now do what you do. If you want it. Anything you want. Tell everyone you can have anything you want. If you want it, you can have anything. If you want it, you can have anything you want. With that brand new style, watch them all get wild. Now do what you do. Tell everyone you can have anything you want.
Check 1, 2, let the beat break through. 3, 4, light up the floor. 5 Big thanks to the great community and wonderful space you've made. Has really helped me during a rough couple of months.
Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi, we're here, and dog, because I said the thing. I said the trigger phrase. He knows he gets scritches as soon as I say this if he jumps up on me. I mean, he gets scritches whenever he jumps up on me, but he knows for sure, like he's gotta show off for the camera just a little bit. He does, because that's just what he does. The dog is he's just there for the camera. Cookie pat pat. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Twisted, thank you very much for the 6 months at tier 1. We really appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. Crow, welcome in. Eyes, hello, good to see you. Lulu with 25 stream streak. Variant with 5. Mur with 25 as well. Bright Yellow 6 with 15. You've been fed. You've had water. You've been outside. I know you don't need anything. You just want attention. And you've had all day to get it. Now's the time to sit on the couch and look cute. That's it. Jack! With the 5 gifted subs to the community. Thank you so much. No! This dog is incorrigible. The second I start talking, he's like, me. No, I can't pet you now. Now I'm working. Okay? You're being digitally petted by 100+ people. You're fine. Okay? Grabs my hand instead. Cookie pat pat. Okay, look. Be cute. Go be cute. Okay, you're doing great. Doing great, sweetie. Good to see everybody. Hope you're having one. It's always, every time, every stream. No! No, buddy, no. Every stream. He does this every time. That's the funny thing. He was dead asleep. Right? He was out cold. Out cold. Dead asleep. Twisted Star, thank you for the 25 stream streak as well. A chat-based hype train just activated. Thank you all so much for the support. I love it when random with. He's very spoiled. He's a very spoiled little boy. Artemis! Thank you for the 100 bits. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, dog, you really need to go sit down in your bed. I cannot do this, buddy. I'm sorry. I have to work now. I started doing the thing where I have to talk to the computer and talk to the camera. Buddy, I really need you to go sit in your bed. I really need you to go sit in the bed. Okay? I really do. I really, really do. First time I made it to a live. Well, hello, Kawhi. Hello, Kawhi. Welcome in. The Kawaii Borb. Poor Cookie. He's just a sucker for the camera. He really is. Nosala, thank you for the 100 bits as well. This is Cookie's streamed out. Yes, I mean 100% it is. Most of you watch for him, let's be honest. Okay? But at the same time, it is where I'm supposed to like actually talk to you all. And if I don't do that, it makes for a really boring stream because I don't have a trumpet. I don't have a real life trumpet. I don't think I could actually do that. right? I cannot communicate if I don't have a trumpet. Dog is now wrapped around my foot underneath the desk. I don't have a camera down there. Dibble Kiwi on Patreon and Discord. You call me Kiwi. I will. Yes, thank you. Digit.
Hello, Legundo. You picked a perfect time to stream. I was starting to worry nobody would stream.
Well, it is just me. So we are going to just vibe. So, oh yeah, here. Ooh, camera. How cinematic. We can do this. Okay, so let me explain what we're going to do because it's going to be a little different. Came for the bald state for the puppies. Valid. 100% valid. We're going to be doing something a little different today. Mixing it up. Slightly scared. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Cinema. So, we are the only one online. We're vibing. Oh, hey, it's that Legundo guy. Oh, hey. Welcome in. So, this is, for those of you who play on leg.gg, this would probably look familiar. This is Pretaparka. This is Spawn in the leg.gg SMP Plus Season 6, which is very, very exciting stuff. This is the Spawn town if you happen to play on our public SMP server. So it's vibing. We have this. You can play on this for everything else. You can do all sorts of stuff. I am on our build server. I'm not on the live server right now. I'm on our build server. Okay? I'm just vibing here on the build server because okay, let's be honest. We had a really strong summer, and then the school year started, and most of the team got hit with a truck. So a lot of people have been really busy with IRL responsibilities and duties, like they very much should. Like .gg is very much a volunteer position for pretty much everybody on the team, and it's not even like it costs me money. It's a volunteer position, and it is a negative paid role for myself. Okay, the whole thing costs money to run, but it's a lot of fun, and I love it. I'm super passionate about it. I care about it so much, and because of that, we've been working on all sorts of cool stuff. I've been working on an update to Blowout and Running on Random that fixes spectators. That's actually done. Blowout, you're going to be able to share items very soon, which is very exciting. You're going to be able to share your kit in Blowout with each other. So that will be cool. Finally, you can pass armors and everything else. I have an idea for another game I want to make, and I have a plan for what Extraction Season 2 could potentially look like, and all of the thousands of lines of code that would need to be run for that. 97% level 2 hype train. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you all so much for the support as we were just getting started for the day. So, one thing we haven't been able to do is Market Mesa, and I will show you pretty much why. So here was our original idea for Market Mesa, and we're gonna use some of this building and some of these components in the actual build itself. But the problem we were having is that a lot of the builds with everything that we did, there wasn't enough space. it just didn't work. There was not enough space to make all of the individual shops all valid and have it make sense in doing this like corkscrew pattern. Not everything looked great. So we have things from here we're going to keep. Like we're going to keep these banner lines because that could be very cool. We're going to keep these posts because these posts in the light and how they pop out of here is very, very cool. We also don't need these tough blocks here, so we're going to get rid of that for right now. We're going to, what does this say? Parrot NPC. Okay. So we thought about putting some NPCs and stuff. So this was what we were going to do for Market Mesa, and we realized that it was, the longer it took us, the too small, like it kept being smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller comparatively to how many shops would be necessary, right? So what we're going to do instead, and good night, Sam, thank you for popping in, even if it was just for a few seconds. What we're going to do instead, and I'll give shout out to ECR for coming up with the idea, is instead of going around the mesa, what if we cut it in 3? So we've just sliced through the mesa with a couple, to slice a couple ravines. We have started thinking about what it'll take, and I'm going to start Dueling Peaks kind of vibe. Yeah, but imagine with some cool bridges between everything else. That could be really nice, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to work on an asset pack for the team. And we're probably going to do a lot of building as well. Like, I specifically want to make this waterfall make sense. So we're going to do a little bit of work for this. But the thing I want to do is if we can finalize what, let's say just one little tier, right? From bridge to bridge, what do the bridges between these segments look like? What additionally do we need in between these segments? And where can we go from there? And that's the plan. If we can figure that out and we can set it up and get it to the point where everything looks good, it's just a bunch of config to get all the ARM segments plugged in. And we could hopefully fit enough spots across these kind of intersected ravines that we have right here in order to make the whole thing look good. Feels like it would be a place for that. Yeah, it's going to be a droopy plank looking kind of jungly kind of bridge between the thing. It's jungle based. Look, I have a type. I have a type. What we're going to do first is we're going to get this waterfall actually kind of looking as a good pipe exit, because it runs through here and then it runs down onto this water wheel, which is broken, explicitly broken, because it's overgrown. The water goes through the middle, it falls down through it, it comes down on this side, it comes down on this side. This ancient water wheel is non-functional anymore. Do you work off mood board, inspo board for these kind of things? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. We're not going to do it for this one. We are gonna just wing it. I'm gonna try my best to just wing it a little bit and see what we can come up with, and what would feel good. And we're gonna great way to get around Minecraft's lack of animation. Yeah, it's a little bit of water right there, just something to give it a little bit of life, a little bit of animation. So we are going to dark pipe wood, thinking that a dark pipe would work better than a copper one. Oh, like a deep slate? Maybe, but I have an idea. Right? Because it's obviously not going to be functional because it's all broken. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to just see if I just start to go from here and then I go out with I need a couple of the blocks down here. Polished stuff. Because the water is tricky. Oh, here, I can turn off freezing. Because all I need to do is make sure water falls down there. It does not need to come from exactly where it was right now. And I'm gonna show you a little bit about how to use some Axiom tools to do a little bit of building. And see what we can come up with. Watch all your scenario vids, add your hardcore adventures so much. Well, thank you very much. We are trying something a little different here in doing a little bit of the build process live. So if that goes there, and we use these exposed copper, realistically, I'm looking for an excuse to use the new stuff. Let's be honest here. If we do this, no, that's gonna look bad. Smear this across. Perfect. And we could do this to do some like illegal build updates, which is very fun. And have some small gaps where there realistically shouldn't be. That's actually very fun. Just a couple, not a lot. We can turn on Tinker Tool and we can get rid of the wood axe and we can boop, 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 boop. And just knock out a little bit of this because why not, right? Now that should be out. That should be there. So that way it's not perfectly symmetrical. And that should be there. That way it doesn't look like it could be slipped through. You play as the King of the North. You adore Game of Thrones. So thank you. Right? So grab this. We'll do this. Okay, for now, I'm going to knock out those two. We'll put them back later. It's fun watching people who know Axiom. To be fair, I don't feel like I know Axiom. I feel like I've tinkered around a little bit with a few of the tools, and I have not really put it to use as much as I possibly could be. So, hold that thought. Hold that thought before you're ready to go ahead and call it a victory. So let's paint a little bit of a gradient in the back here. We can get some coal blocks, get a little bit more texture, and some black concrete. Because from back here, that provides... Okay, that's a face. It's just a face. What's this build for? This is the market district for Leg.gg. This is Market Mesa, which is what we're going to be adding to Leg.gg for the SMP specifically. We have a publicly available SMP that anybody can play on. You can just go to Leg.gg to play on it. And in... Oh, wait, not there. There. And... servers available. It's for free. It's Bedrock and Java compatible. And the whole idea is basically we've made a space where you can play on a server with a bunch of people who, I don't know, I'm a little biased, but I think are pretty cool. If we get rid of those two, now I need to, we'll keep that. Chisel. There's, and actually here is where we'll do 1, 2, 1, pop, pop, and then that needs to be a stair of some kind. That recommended mod pack it comes with. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But the server's got a bunch of mini games on it. It's got obviously the SMP, so it's got a public space on it as well. And in doing that, we've been able to make something really, really cool where it's kind of got a little bit for everybody. The question there is like, what part of the server do you most want to engage with and go from there? Advertise like a server due to there being a friendly community and tight moderation. That's the other thing. We try to make sure that the server's moderated in a way that works really well. We're obviously not perfect, but we can get it right most of the time. And I'm pretty happy with it. Digit, thank you so much.
I just got on for the first time and someone immediately started giving me things, so I can confirm it's awesome.
No bias at all. But I do think it is pretty awesome. 3. Nope. Let's make sure that the front of it is supported in a way that feels right. And just for visual sake, we're going to do this. That actually works really nicely. How's that feel? That feels like, if nothing else, we've gotten that bit done. The water now has somewhere where it's coming out of. That roughly makes sense. Now you're cooking dinner. Nice. It's making sense. What we can do now is we can put a little bit of moss on it. So it's not perfect. And what we'll do is we'll swap out a little bit of moss, so that way it is very clearly overgrown as well. Perfect. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Last thing I want to do is bone meal. Do I have ghost mode on? I do now. Boop. Boop. And, ooh, actually, glow lichen. Bop, 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 bop. We'll put like a little bit here, there, there, there. And we can put a couple pieces in the water. That's gonna look very cool. Couple pieces in the water. There we go. I think this works. He's cooking chat. What makes you being able to go through things? It's Axiom. Probably the single most game-changing tool when it comes to building in Minecraft. And honestly, I'm doing all of this in this mode. I haven't even showed you this mode. This is just a full-on 3D Blender editing engine. It is ridiculous. Right? It is genuinely ridiculous because you can do just to show you all something right here, right? Watch this. Need a hill? There you go. Hill. And then undone. And it's that easy. It is genuinely a game changer. Learning that tool is going to make editing in basically anything or building basically anything an absolute breeze. Stream baking is gonna watch. Nice. I wanna count something actually. So let's just check this. So from here to actually here we'll just do this. Bop bop. How wide is this? 26 wide. Cancel. So we can build a bridge. I'm going to show you how we're going to use this to build a bridge. And then we're going to be able to very easily copy that bridge into multiple places here to start connecting things together. Okay? So we're going to set block. Set block here to jungle planks. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to clone this. How far apart did I say it was? 27? So we're going to go 20 across. Actually, 23. There's 26. Okay, so we're going to go 21 across because I'm going to be putting wooden platforms onto all of that. So we're going to have the wooden platforms hang off the edges of where the stone is right now. What we're going to do is from here, we're going to design a bridge. We're going to design it once. And then we'll be able to then take that and carry it over and use it for everything else. So watch this. This is what I think just one of the best ways to learn how to build. That you could just straight up just do. Actually, here we can get the slabs done. Let's do the cross bridges in spruce. Right, and by the way, I'm doing this the simple way. We could go so much crazier if we wanted to. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I go down one more? Probably not. The bridges probably wouldn't sag that badly. Actually, yeah, they will. Just 2 blocks. Hi, Waffle. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. 3, and then 3, and then 3 is probably better. 3, and then 3, and then 3. That connects under. That connects under. That feels correct, right? Cool. We've set up the connection points. So let's make the bridge 7 wide. Now let's take a look at the fences that we need to put on this. And you know what? We should worry about only having to do this once. So let's set up symmetry. We'll flip it this direction. And we'll flip it. We will flip it this direction. Cool. So now we only have to do the symmetry once. So now we can place all of our oak fences in play. Probably to like right about there. Cool. We've done that once now, so it's done on all 4 sides. Hi, Mel. The abyss below. You're still gonna be able to jump off of this thing, right? So it doesn't need to be perfect. All right. Let's do like a couple hangy bits. So that's where that bridge bit goes. 1, 2. Don't need that. That there. Cool. Chains. Let's do the fancy chains. Lantern. Let's do the lanterns. Zaid!
Hope stream is going well. Lagundo. I had a question. Do you intend to do any content related to
Hightail once it releases. Or it'll be a try it, see it, go back to Minecraft. Also, April says hi. Hi, Zaid. Good to see you. I am genuinely very interested to see where Hightail goes. I have the date on my calendar. We shall see what comes of it. Right? We shall see what comes of it. It's 100% going to be like, is the content good, and is the content something that the community resonates with me playing? So, are we going to do a day 1 stream? Almost certainly. Are we going to... Here, let's clear the symmetry. We don't need to be perfect now. Are we going to do a day 1 stream? Almost certainly. Are we going to do a little bit of a Let's Play series on the main channel? Also, almost certainly. I'd be stupid if I didn't. Let's be honest. So, what we do from there, the question mark becomes, do people like to see it, right? Do people enjoy it? Okay, cool. Let's do another episode. Do people keep enjoying it? Oh, cool. Let's keep doing episodes. I think something I've learned a lot of recently is to not do big one-off videos anymore. I don't think those work for me as much as they used to. So we're gonna be continuing to mix it up with small series and other things like that, and other projects. So we'll see. But I have it there. I will very for certain end up doing a video or 2 on it. We'll see how people react. If people like it, I'll do more. If people hate it, I'll stop. So we shall see. Okay, let's mix these up a little bit. So that could be a chain. I actually like this having 2 lanterns. I think that's a thing that goes underdone. So we're gonna mix that up. That can have a second lantern there. And then what we can do is we can add variety to the chains later if we really wanted to mix it up. But that's looking like a good bridge. This feels like a good bridge, right? Long form content better than shorter stuff. I understand why I'm a smaller group with that opinion. So it's still long form content if you think about it. It's just slightly shorter. I don't know how to say this without it sounding super pretentious, so bear with me for a second, right? It's still going to be long form stuff. That's never really going to change. I'm always going to have to make long form videos. But whereas before, a long form video was maybe 4 hours long, maybe now a long form video is more along the lines of 2, as far as what the overall population would allow, and therefore what YouTube is going to consider successful. So the tricky part of that being, okay, if I can only make stuff that's about this long, how do I adapt my super long, very yap heavy content to work in half the time? One of the best ways I've been able to figure that out is by saying that I'm going to do videos that require less recording. So think of Spore, specifically. Or honestly, I'm working on something. I have a video that I've edited right now. It's a 4-part series that's going to go out over the holidays. Weekly releases. We've recorded and edited episode 1 of the series. And it is a series that's going on Legundo. So it is a series for the main channel. That if that format works, that group of people is like, bet we can do this like every month or something like that. The Forbidden Merry Crisis. Yeah. There's a spoiler that we all put out right before our first recording. We did need to reset twice. Because I over-indexed my comfort with mods onto some of my friends. And the pace you need to operate at when you're making a video by yourself versus when you're recording a video with a bunch of other people is very different, and it was very funny. So that's why you all saw a bunch of tweets of like, how the hell did you do this to yourself for years? Because turns out, just a bit of a masochist when it comes to Minecraft. Sometimes it's fine. How Bridge? Bridge good? Bridge feel good. I like Bridge. I don't like this. This feels like a little, like if we do this, that feels less bad. That's why your feed had people yelling at me? Yeah, a little bit. Oop. Can we... Bridge good. Bridge good. Bridge feel good. Bridge feel good. This bridge is lovely. Since when do you Minecraft? Oh my god, since like ever. Hi, Sky. Welcome in. Okay. Tick that, tick that. So we have a bridge now. Bridge very good. Bridge good. Bridge good. Job done. So this is how far apart again? Let's just check this. So boop, boop. 21 across. Cancel. So we need a 21 block gap. I thought you did like Halo. To be fair, did Minecraft for a very long time. And then I stepped away from making Minecraft content. And then I started making Halo stuff. And that's how this channel started, actually. Was as a Halo channel. And then Halo Infinite. Actually, no. And then I had a kid. I made daily videos for, I think, 4 years. A long time. And I started going from Halo to variety content and stuff like that. Tried to do a bunch of Destiny 2. Then I had a kid. Then I kind of wasn't prioritizing YouTube because I was instead prioritizing parenthood. So I was working on that. And then after that, kind of YouTube went on the side, was working on a traditional like office career. And I'm like, you know what? A few friends of mine have gotten into Minecraft again. Let me play Minecraft Dungeons. That seems like a lot of fun. That's a nice dungeon crawler, very Diablo kind of loot game. There's nobody making build guides or things like that. Nobody talking about stuff like that. Let me do that. And that kind of got the channel like a little bit growing and a little bit better. And then a friend of mine and a friend of mine both made these 100-day videos. And I'm like, you know what? why not? Let me just put some effort into. I haven't played Minecraft since 1.3, 1.5. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. Let me go in. 1.16 is about to drop. Looks like the game's getting a bit of a renaissance. Let me jump in. If I make a 100-day video, I'm like the 6th person on the platform to make a 100 days video. And it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere for 2 months. 60 days after the video posts, it just skyrockets. And I'm at work, and all of a sudden my phone is just exploding. And I go from 18,000 subscribers to 180,000 subscribers effectively overnight. And then it's like, whoa. And then I've been playing catch up ever since. So yeah, there we go. And then that's still my job. So that's cool. That's the thing I get to do, which is very fun. That's when you found me. Okay, so from here to here, down to here. Ooh, wait, grab the trapdoors, and there's no trapdoors on this side. Okay, so we're gonna scroll here. Oh God, fame. Okay, so that's connected there. Okay, I have slightly miscalculated here. So this is a bridge. Confirm. And now we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to move it this way. And we're going to move it one more this way, probably. We need to tweak this a little bit right here and flatten this out. But we'll go a little more. We'll go a little more. Probably like right here. Okay, that's bridge number 2. Now we have to connect these up in a way that makes sense logically. So we'll see how this works. Channel right through 100 days as well, but that's right around when Dominion started. Oh my goodness, yeah. And then I did the same thing that I always do, is I kind of tried to grow a little too far, a little too fast. And then that led to kind of a bit of a reset again, and then we went through the scenario era on the channel, and then things cooled again, and then we went through kind of just I'm just doing 100 days kind of era on the channel, and now things have changed so much, and now we have multiple channels, and like things are just growing, and it for once feels like we have the capacity to do a little bit more, and we're just going from there. That's the plan. Had a good day so far. Hello. Welcome in. I'm doing good. I'm having a good time. Now we're going to do this. We're going to combine stone and floor. Rock and plank. A little bit of both. Okay, again, we're not trying to do everything here. We are just trying to figure out how do we connect up these Mesa branches. Because if we can do one of them, if we can do one of them, then we have a template in the team and we can work as a team to get everything done. We're going to go infinite reach because this is very funny, because then I can do this. Oh, I have to turn off the replace block. But I can just do this. Just approaching me rapidly. But you have to be very careful whenever... Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I undid the pasting of that. I didn't want to do that. And then this needs to connect roughly here. Just building onto my own face. That works. That feels about good. S&P Plus is back. We've been working on S&P Plus. S&P Plus never left, right? I just treat the team as they have lives, and I don't expect people to work immense hours and take a lot of grief from people for free. So like, it never left. It never left. We've been working on it the whole time. Just now we have a little bit more time to work on it. To be fair, this year, YouTube has not been kind to me. So I've been kind of focused on surviving that. And now I think I've kind of got a handle on it. So now I think we can dedicate more time to it here. All right. Let's not only have the bridges be flat. Right here's a nice little natural spot to put this down a block. Actually, that would be really annoying to do, because then that means that the configs would be down a block, and we want to make configuring this thing as easy as possible. So we're not going to do that. We're going to carry this across exactly level as much as we possibly can. Yeah. You have a Christmas skin? I do. I'm in a beautiful little Christmas jumper made by Space Brownies. They've done amazing work for quite a few event skins, and I made sure to calm them to make me a holiday skin so I could celebrate. I have shredded things. Alright, rope, so why? Like that. Right. A little bit of stone is good, and then we can go from here. Perfect. And we have now 1.5-ish segments of what this is going to look like. Now we figure it out from here. Talked a lot about the 100 Days Multiverse a few months ago. Recently started watching the series on my own. Completely caught up, and all the videos I've been binging them for final season. Check out this stream. Well, hello and welcome in. I'm glad you're here. It is that's been a very fun series to make over the years. Trying to turn the 100 Days format, which is notoriously just like quantity over quality. Like, let's be honest, folks. It is quantity over quality, which is why I'm not a huge YouTuber, because I don't make them fast enough. I just don't. But it is quantity over quality, and in doing that, it has led to a lot happening. But yeah, what is this? NPC markers, generic ones, versions. I don't need that. I think this is probably the right shop to work for. So we're going to go here. 100 days doing various evil crimes. Look, I am right now able to make so much cooler stuff than I used to be able to do. I'm not going to complain in the slightest. Okay, so interesting. I think this is too big. I think it's too big. I think I should be taking the smalls. Or do I need a medium between these two? I think I need a spot between these. Whoops, there goes half the bridge. Yeah, let's turn off Infinite Reach for a second. You rewatched Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones was a ton of fun. And I think... I don't know if I'm ever going to make a video that's exactly like that. But I think there's potential now, where there hasn't been in the past, to do more stuff where we involve the community. Obviously, we have like .gg. I think the thing that's different this time is that obviously things have changed quite a bit as far as how big is this? 10. Okay. 10 blocks. So what if we hold on. That block red concrete. I think something that is true now that wasn't true at the start of the year is that there's a lot more of a community that exists around the content that I'm making. And I think both pushing people to play on like .gg and building more of a public space and a public community there, both for the mini games as well as the SMP. Loki, thank you for the raid. But also potentially being able to run
you for the support.
Run events. Obviously, we're never going to do anything on the scale of Ish, right? Like, not right now. That's just physically impossible. That team is massive. I know a lot of the people who work on it. They make so much cool stuff. 7, 8, 9, 10. They have to make so much cool stuff to make that possible. But I think there's some possibility there to make other cool stuff. So we'll see. I think there's some possibility to make. That's 12. That's gonna drive people crazy. So we need to do 13. So we give people an odd center. Because if we don't, they're gonna lose it. Oh no. Whoops. Let's do the stack. I think we could do some stuff and some public stuff on the server. Or some public short run events that become videos. That could be really cool. I think I'm gonna start as this is SMP Plus Season 6, Curio. I think we're gonna start focused on just getting a bunch of creators together.
Thank you for the support.
Thanks, TNT. How you doing, buddy? I think the thing to start at right now is to start with just, like, let's just work with a bunch of creators. Just creator friends and get things sorted. Get things figured out. Right? Murder Train, am I right? How is it? Is it fun? I'm really excited to play it. I'm really, really excited to play it next week. But I want to make more stuff like that. I want to turn Extraction into something that we could run a short run SMP of some kind in it. Could you imagine? We take all the mechanics of Extraction, then we make the map buildable for a very small group of people. So that'd be so cool. And then after those players have gone through and built a story based off of their videos, you reintegrate that story back into the static world that people play Extraction on. That'd be amazing. That would be such a new version of doing storytelling in Minecraft that just does not exist right now. That is my ideal. That is what I would love. That is what I would love to do. No, everybody's getting paid for making their own videos. Right? Everybody gets their own, everybody gets the bag because everybody makes their own videos. Everybody gets their own spot, their own cut. They get to tell their own story. Everybody gets to cross promote themselves at the same time. And then the community who's interested in watching all of this stuff that these people make is now told, hey, cool, our story in this world is done, and now it's your turn. And we added a bunch of items that are from the storyline that you can now interface with as a part of the story that we've made. Not only that, but now you can also go and play, and we'll use elements of how that gameplay plays out to inform the next scenario that we do. And we use the next scenario and the next gameplay loop that we do in the next competition between creators to inform the next iteration of the public server or something like that. That could be cool. Right? It would require basically remaking the entire Extraction map from scratch as something that can be mined up without being destroyed, which is a lot. That is a terrifying prospect. Okay, that's a lot right there. Cool. Okay. I have messed up, so I'm gonna do this. Gal, hello. I had a feeling.
Gallifrey just rated the stream with 9 viewers. Thank you for the support.
I had a feeling. that I would be seeing a lot of the content farm crew. Hello. What version is leg.gg on? Any 1.21 should be able to connect. Right now, the actual backend server is running 1.21.8, but that doesn't matter. You can access it just fine from any version of Minecraft that is 1.21. So this is interesting. Do we put this one here? Or do we put it here? Probably right there, right? Probably right there. And then we go three between. Same thing. 3 between. Move it back 1. This one kind of gets a corner. We'll move that up 1. Finish. Cool. This is the start of one tier of one segment of one leg of Market Mesa. And I think that this kind of works. Specific version, SVC. The SVC version server side need to get upgraded. We have things planned to get those upgraded on the server side. As soon as we do that, it's going to make it a lot more consistent for everybody's voice chats to be able to connect in. Interesting. Don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like that. I kind of don't. Oop. No, I kind of don't. Why is there a key, a zoom key on... My zoom key's on this button. SVC installed. If you've installed, yeah, I think it's because there was a minor major version incompatibility, which I was not aware of when I updated the pack to 1.21.10 for my own personal use. So we have to update the server side stuff to be able to get it to all be working, which I don't know. That jungle scripts, jungle wood. Is that better? Is that better? Kinda better. Kinda better, but I also kinda hate it. Quinn, thank you for the raid.
Lay just rated the stream with 2 viewers. Thank you for the support.
But how about that? That kind of works. Shelves would work. True. Shelves would work. Stand by. That is objectively better. That is objectively better. Because then we have that cool texture on the inside, which is really cool. And then what we can do is we can knock this out, put that there. And just do that. So we have a little bit of a stone. Or a little bit of 3D texturing. Or a little bit of depth to the overall space. There we go. And now what I want to do, just to make it fun, I want to pop over to here because there's a cool, yeah, these things, these posts. I want to clone this and grab a couple of these right from the beginning. Grab there, grab there. Whoop. So scroll. We will teleport back over to where we were. And we do this. Put one here. And these are these are really variated. Right? So these are very inconsistent about where they are. We do not worry about people. Oop. We even mess with the height a little bit. Actually, so let's undo that one. I'm gonna grab this again to here, there, to nope. I need it from not there. I need it from over here, or else it's gonna break. Right? So here, clone this. Boop, boop, boop. Grab that. I'm actually gonna teleport here. I'm gonna put one there just so I have it there. Long time since I was able to catch a stream. How's it going? It's going good. Prince, how about yourself? I was just tricking myself to beta 1.7.3 block palette because you drown yourself in nostalgia. Look, at a certain point, that is unhealthy. There. And we'll pull this one up a little bit. That interfering with the... No, it's not. Perfect. Actually, no. We're not pulling that up. We're putting this one really low. Here. Oh my. This already looks great. I love all the dangly bits. Ooh. Okay. I love all the dangly bits. Right here, let's also... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a vibe. You're walking around here, people have made their shops. So the whole idea is each of these red segments is a shop that, as a player, you'll be able to rent out. So you rent the shop from Market Mesa. You can decorate inside those red bounds however you see fit. That's your space to do with as you please. If you run out of rent and expire on, if you default on your rent after a certain point, the contents of your shop get sent back to you in the postmaster. But the idea here is to have a centralized hub of market and economy, so that way people have a lot of different places that they can go to, and it levels the playing field a lot because people can run individual shops as they see fit, which is fun.
What should be the contents of a shop?
Anything. There's chest shops that people can make. So you can literally just make a chest, you put a sign on it, you put the right config in it, and you can sell any item you want for any amount of souls, SOLS, that the market will bear. There's some people who sell services. There's a lot of people who sell items. So people who will sell like armor trims or stuff like that. The server itself sells a lot of base items. New game on the server. No, this is for SMP Plus. It is finally time to make Market Mesa for SMP Plus. And I'm just trying to get a vibe of what one area of the Mesa looks like. And so far, I'm really vibing with this. This feels good. I like it. We have 6 spots right here. We'll get some more spots this direction. Last season, the shop would be reduced to atoms if someone forgot to pay. Last season, we weren't as good at coding as we were this season. This season, we're a lot better at coding, and we've taken the time to make things better than they used to be. That feels really good. That feels really good. I like this. What do y'all think? Obviously, it needs small details, lighting, stuff like that. It'll all be mob-proofed and everything else, so you don't have to worry about that. You're good at coding in languages other than Java. Yes, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that is what we live in when it comes to Minecraft. Oh. Teleport here. I'm just gonna put this over here just for now. So I have a copy. I'm making all the little assets. But while we're here, let me show you the server. All right. I'm just gonna delete the replay because I don't need to save the flashback for this. I want to show you all one of the mini games. All the shops are the same size. I'm just gonna simplify it. We're just making all the shops the same size. So everybody, come play. Let's play a game of Blowout. Why not? I'm gonna give people a few seconds to join in. I want people to come play a game of Blowout. I thought something like that was it. I want to make it easier. We're gonna do this. So we're in the queue. We're gonna play Blowout. We're gonna have fun. Gamble on team winners? Maybe after people have seen the game for the first time. So for anybody who has never seen this, if anybody who has never seen like.gg, or if you're newer to the stream, this is my server. We are going to play a game called Blowout. Just basic Devland game. Why not? This is a sky battle game, but not in the sense of like when your hearts hit 0, you're out. Nope. Nope. That's not how this game works. This game is a little more fun. Can't wait to play on your server from the computer. That'd be awesome. All right. Here we go. Nice, simple game. Hopefully I don't fall off right away. Yeah, that's the in-game music. All right, let's vibe. Let's see how this goes. All right. So the trick with Blowout, the gimmick with Blowout, is that when your hearts hit 0, you explode. So it's not about not dying. In fact, as far as Minecraft is concerned, you want to mechanically die several times. But it's about not falling in the void. So PvP becomes a little different and a little silly. Okay, get over here. Well, Root just died. Okay, up they go. I'm going to drop. And then I'm going to drop again. Which means I'm going to super bounce. Which means I'm up here. Ooh, I got a snowball. Perfect. Oh, those didn't do much. Oh no, they're close. Get out of here, action. Come on. Nope. I should put my music back on. Where'd you go? You're just living right here, aren't you? Nope, 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 nope. I don't want to be here. Perfect. Up I go. Hello. Away you go. Did they die? No, they're still... How are you still alive? Perfect. I'll take that. Nope. A few things we've learned through making this game. Blocks have iframes. Goodbye. And you can do cool stuff like that. I love this game. I made this over Thanksgiving last year. Hi, Leon!
Just great stream. Great viewers. Thank you for the support.
Leon, my alpha penguin. What you up to, buddy? What you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Blocks have iframes for TwitchCon? We should. Oh. Hold on. Blowout 4 is misbehaving. Building got a bit off track. We went from building to I'm showing off the server. We're gonna go back to building in just a minute. What were you up to today, Leon? Was it more dirt farming? Let's play Echo. Echo's a lot of fun. You've given him too much power now. Uh-oh. When isn't he misbehaving? That tracks. Monthly build. Oh, it was the monthly build challenge. Very nice. Gamble, you said we could do. We'll run one for the next game. We'll play 3 games and then we're gonna go back. We'll let you all gamble on who wins. This is fun. We're just playing. We're doing a quick little PvP break, and then we're gonna go back to working on Market Mesa. You got this, Digit. DC and Peeps. Nice. That's a good group. I want the stuff. 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 1, 2. I'll let my ooh, I got a Windburst 2 mace. Oh, I got a Windburst 2 mace. I'll be able to get into some trouble with that. Love the sound effects. It's very fun. Like this whole game came together, like I said, Thanksgiving of last year. Get back here. Ooh, nope. Don't want that. I want to live. Perfect. I'm going to boom off of that. So we're good. And then we're back in play. All right. Everything's fine. Blowout 1 year anniversary. It is the 1 year anniversary for Blowout. Just a few weeks ago, actually. But yeah, the game originally got developed over Thanksgiving break last year. Just because I was bored. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't made a game in a while. And that led to just generally a whirlwind of a year of making cool stuff on the server. And then we've slowly continued building it out and slowly kept adding more to it. And in time, we've made something pretty cool. Okay, everybody's over here. I'm waiting for somebody to get up on top of one of these columns. I think they saw me. Did TNT see me? TNT saw me, yes, but he's going for it anyway. Okay. A bee bomb is not great, but actually I'll take. Nope, I don't like that. No, nullified. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Nope, they were getting a little too low. I missed. That's so bad. I remember Dominion Dungeon Doors on 100 Days and now Like.GG. Like.GG has been it's simmered, right? We've had some times where things have just been, oh, that was mean. We've had some times where things have gone crazy. Then obviously over the school year, things have gotten quiet because a lot of the team has had other things to deal with and other things to focus on, which is fine. But now we're hitting holiday break season. People have time. We kind of want to use that time to make more stuff. Oh, that was almost really bad. If I die here, if I blow up here, it's gonna be bad. Okay. Offensive wind charge? No. Offensive. Okay, I have a wind burst 2 mace. No, that's a little too much. A little too close to the edge. We got 1 kill though. Before they use new wind charge mechanics like this is super cool. Oh yeah, the best part is when wind charges are offensive. You can make... I think I got TNT for that. Yep. You can throw a wind charge offensively to knock people off of a nerd pole, which is very fun. Just one red. Where's the red left? I think... Are they up on top? They're up on top. But the whole idea is just exploding. Explosions are fun. Who doesn't love explosions? Do you see that boom level on the sidebar, by the way? And the thing that just notified me? The explosions get bigger as the game goes on. Which is why it's been scary. Yep, here we go. Perfect. Nope, not enough. Not enough height. No! Ah! Down. Down I go. And Digit fell right after. Shame. This looks like so much fun. This game is fun. I don't like PvP. That's when you have to renew your sub. Random, we are probably going to be streaming quite a bit. Let's be honest. I've been streaming a lot a bit lately. All right, we're going to do one more game.
Legs, I am sorry. I spent so long trying to nerd pull up.
You did great. Okay, we're going to do one more game, and I'm going to make a prediction. Start prediction. Who wins? Blue, red, yellow, green. I'll give you 1 minute. Predictions up. That's the teams. Oh, me and Shauna. Oh, y'all are in so much trouble. Running on random is the best game. Blowout's a close second. They're very different vibes, right? Like, running on random's a movement game, which we have. Blowout is a PvP game. Shauna the Apex Predator. Yes. Thank you for the 100 bits.
You don't understand how much I was just running for my life that game.
That's Blowout. Look at that, the face of true terror. Blowout is a movement game the way you play it specifically, yes. I will give you that. And then up. Cool. That was almost really bad. I missed the second mace hit. No. Perfect. Not perfect. Got arrows? No, Mel, get down. Oh, sure. Sure. Down you go. Don't like that. Perfect. I'll take a sword. That's crazy. 4K points on me? Pressure's on. Oh! Come on. I got... Oh! That was amazing. I am the weapon. I love this game. I love this game. It's so much fun. Witch, thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. This is the definition of one more game. Blowout is the epitome of one more game mentality. We'll do one more. There you go. There's your teams. Oh, trial? Here we go. Mighty built this map. One of the community members turned testers on Leg.gg. Got a lot of community content on here. We're gonna play this game. I'm gonna show you running on random, and then we're gonna go back to building. Okay? This game, running on random, back to building. Do 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 do. Look, all of Leg.gg is one more game mentality. Dodgeball practice, dodgeball practice, dodgeball practice. Thank you. Get him, Shauna. I'm not falling for that. Ow. I'm getting involved in the fight in the middle here, which is risky. Come on. Nope. I don't like that Mel has wind charges. So I handled it. Oh, they're gonna explode. Wanna stay alive, wanna stay alive. That was a creeper. This map's fun because for a while, being on the inside is smart, and then not is very smart. Like be on the inside for a bit, and then don't. I do not want that. Do not want that smoke. Ow. Hey, JC. What's up? Or Jace. I don't know if it's Jace or JC. Tell me. Oh, nope, nope. Thank you for the 20 bits a couple times over. Oh, Mel's above me. I don't like that. Ooh, I got an arrow back. Oh, I clutched it and then I tripped. Clutched it and then I fell off. Jace, without the E. I was right the second time. I almost had it. I clutched and then I fell off. It's okay. My team is still here. We have 2-1 for my team. As long as they both don't die to one crater, we're fine. Okay, we're slightly less fine, but we have Shauna. Our apex predator. Shauna, no. Shauna, no. Shauna, the border. No, Shauna, no. Congrats to Team Blue on winning that one. I mean, a few people just got made very rich in channel points. Your money. Oh, no. Okay, we're not going to gamble for this one because I need to show you what this game is. But here, come on. We're going to play running on random. The 4%. 4%. All right, hurry up. Quick. We're going to pause the music for this because I want people to hear the music for this one. This is fun. This is our racing game mode, which we've made. Which is a lot of fun. Three, 2, 1. This was this year's project. Earlier this year. Right behind Shauna. Come here. I know about a cheeky little shortcut right there. Ah, I got caught on the chicken. No. Hold that inside corner. Oh no, I hit the ice. Up. Oh no, the punishment. I missed that too. Oh, this is not good. This game makes me lean forward in my chair. I do not know that. Yep. It drives me nuts. Ooh, we get a dropper level. Oh, we get both dropper levels. Fun. Okay. Matching the energy of the game. This is on the song. This is on the music playlist. Unshrimp thine spine. I can't avoid it. I need to lean when I'm playing this game. Missed the skip. Being passed, I can't have that. Shauna's done. Oh, this is the last segment, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Ah. Fourth. Reminds me of Ace Race. Similar vibes. It is Ace Race, but forward. The fun thing is that this track is different every time. So the track is built of different segments. Feels pretty obvious. Every time you saw like one of those times pop up on my screen, that's because I was crossing a split segment. So this is one segment, this is another, this is another, this is another, this is one, this is one, this is one, this is one. There's 30 some odd segments in the pool, and each time they're in a different configuration. Also, 50% of the time, you are tiny and you are 1 block tall. So there's like all the track segments basically work twice because there's different skips and everything else for tiny versus big mode and everything else. Shauna wins. Here, let's show off. You're exactly 2 apples tall. Let's show off the race, and then I'll do my time trial, and then we'll go back to building. Because the time trial actually just reset, so I can actually get on the leaderboard. See if we get tiny mode. Ooh. How MCC inspired is Leg.gg. It's not. I've actually been working on Leg.gg minigames, and I've made a lot of these minigames as much as like 5 years ago. Like if you were using that, if that's the bar of comparison, I'll take it. No complaints, but yeah. Race 1? Oh, come on. They're really gonna do this to us? I gotta go kick all the race servers. I know. I can feel myself being judged. Oh. Bryn. Perfect. Yay. Tiny mode! We got tiny mode. That's fun. So now look, the cosmetic will pop back onto my head in a second. There we go. No, Shauna. Shauna has the ability to hex me specifically in running on random. To just say trip and make me trip. It upsets me. See what I mean about little skips? You can technically hit that skip as a full-size person, but it's a lot harder. The level plays different comparatively. Ooh, nether. Okay. Oh, okay, Shauna's cursed me. I've tripped. Shauna is my kryptonite. Specifically in running on random. What's the song? It's called Make the Song Wow by I forget who. It's actually on my stream playlist, which you can check out. But we have more music actually coming very soon. Very fun. And a little little 1x1 little sneaky course led to that, so we can be cheeky. Up. And then we can make that. Oh no. Oh no, I've scuffed it so hard. I've scuffed it so hard. Ooh, tridents. I'll take it. And up we go. And up we go. Up. Up. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I got crushed. I did so bad. Back in seconds. Very nice. Jonna, you did curse me because I went for a skip and I missed it. So I did horrifically trip. It's very fun. I'm gonna do my daily. I'm gonna get the daily course. So the daily course is literally just a daily course. Free for everybody. You can just run it. Leaderboard, time goes on the leaderboard. It's a static seed for the day. And yeah. And it's just you versus the clock. You can't interfere with anybody. It's a lot more casual. Well, I say casual. People grind this like crazy. But it is less directly inherently competitive. Name for the song. It's Make the Song Wow. I'll put it on the playlist so you can see it. Do exclamation mark playlist. And then it's on the playlist as Make the Song Wow, which you can get it. Oop. Uppies. Jump over there. Perfect. That one has so many cheats in it. Not cheats, like little sneaky paths as a 1x1. Great. Or that works, but that's not going to help you with what the song is for running at random. Oh, this looks so cool. Thank you. It's basically the last year of my life or so as we've been working on the server and trying to do more with it. Obviously not constantly, because there have been times where I've really needed to lock in on YouTube to make sure that things are good. But whenever things are in a good enough spot that I can focus on more than just what's the next video, this is pretty much the main thing that my attention goes to. I don't want to hit that because that would hit against... Yeah, that's risky. Up we go and out. Perfect. What are you holding, by the way? This is the Legend Trident, which you can get exclusively by becoming a Legend supporter of the server. While we have ranks and we have the ability to buy cosmetics, there's a couple like core fundamental things we do a little differently. We don't do any duplicates because that sucks. We have no way for gems to interfere with the gameplay at all. In fact, the only thing realistically that you can buy with gems that affects the game at all is a booster for the SMP. And if you boost the SMP, you boost it for all players. So it is just inherently benefiting everyone on the server. There's no way to say, like, make it so that I don't have to play or I can progress with money. There's nothing there. That was a Diglett. That is a non-specific mole-shaped monster for legal reasons. Loud. I'm not going to hit. Avoids pay to win. Avoids pay to win entirely. Absolutely not. And I have multiple of my moderators who are on record to absolutely drag me if we ever add anything like that to the server. The closest, like I said, the closest to pay to win is the boost system, but that affects everybody. Did I make it? No, not even close. Oh, no, I did. 8th. I'll take it. I'll take 8th. It's not bad. Just like any pay to win stuff. Yeah, here's the one thing that actively affects gameplay. I'll show it to you. It's right here. So you can purchase this for 100 gems. You know what? Sure, I activate it. Oh, also they've stolen my trident. And then if you go onto the server, no. Which I do have a little spot on the server. But if you go onto the server and you come over here to the marketplace, boop, there you go. It's boosted by me. Boosts are 24 hours long. I've been working on a few different things. And if you go to sell things to the vendor, you can sell them for more currency. That's it. That is literally all you can do. We do have a couple games that are coming that are also going to be able to have boost. Oh, the resource pack is bugged. We have games that are coming that will be boosted in different ways and boostable in different ways. So there will be mechanics, but whenever there's a boost that's active, it's for all players. That's it. I think paying to progress or paying to skip things is stupid. I don't think you should be doing loot boxes where you could end up getting a duplicate of a cosmetic item that you already own. So I should have shown that. All cosmetics on the server, it rolls 6 cosmetics per day. If you already own it, you can't buy it. You can only buy stuff you don't already have.
TW1 Stead Star has redeemed a word ban. You cannot say risky for the next 10 minutes. Good luck.
Now, do I take it as what you said in the redemption, or we take it by what you intended? Because if I typoed a word, y'all wouldn't let me hear the end of it. You don't whenever I do. So now, here's the question. How mean do I want to be? They're not pronounced the same. The S is not silent. If someone tricks me into saying the misspelled version, I'd give twice as many subs. But it's Christmas. Fine. We will not discuss these things at all. We will not discuss these things at all. Y'all are boring. All right, so let's see. Ooh, actually, this is interesting. We should do this one right here, which does mean we have a height variation to work with for the horizontal traversal mechanism that we must construct. For our existing template of a horizontal gap crossing system currently does not account for a change in vertical orientation. We need to be smart. Ding! Got it. Make this man shiny. Why would people on this... Haven't they seen the movie? Right? You would think. Oh, wait. Wait, I think the movie came out second. Everybody gives James Cameron all the credit for it, but all he did was just copy what happened. That's no fun. Not creative at all. Okay, you know how I said earlier that we're going to keep all of the layers at the same height? I think I lied. Because I think right here, this changing heights is actually really, really cool. The long wooden connection between the ravine. Horizontal traversal system. This is actually, this is gonna cook right here, actually. Yeah. I normally on the nights that I'm not streaming, I'm working on the server and I'm either coding or I haven't been building for the server in a while. I'm going to be completely honest. But on the nights that I'm not streaming, I'm usually either editing or I'm doing code work for like.gg. I would be totally for showing you all a little bit about what goes into making minigames on servers like ours and just having kind of like full transparency into the software behind making it. Something I would like to do that actually I think could be very fun, but it would take a lot of work, would be to get a bunch of devs together and do kind of like a mini game jam. Get multiple people from around the Minecraft event space community, kind of, and all get together and just make a game. And see how good of a game we can make in, say, 7 days. Everybody works on the same project. Everybody does the same thing. Everybody just makes one game. And then we put it on the server. We put it on like.gg for everybody to be able to play. But I think it could be really fun. Maybe call in the Avengers of Minecraft event development and seeing what it would take to just make one thing. Just one thing. Because I have an idea for a new game that I've been thinking of for a while. And there's a small version, and then there's a really big version. I think for once, I'm gonna make the small version first. For once! For a change. Just to mix it up. We're gonna make the small version first. But then in time, we could make the big version. That is context. A little bit. Well, it could be fun. It could be fun. You know, you never know. It could be fun. What are you building right now? I'm working on Market Mesa for the S&P Plus server on like.gg. We are in the process of building up multiple different tiers of large horizontal terraces and connective wooden pathways. And I can't use the formal word for the latter of those two objects at the moment. But we have this first set, which is coming together really nicely. Hello, Luna. Welcome in. Future Creep is real. If you don't overscope, are you really a developer? Well, okay. It is a round-based arena PvP game. That is a genre in which we have not done anything with yet on like.gg. And I think it could be really fun. It could be very fun. It would be very different because we have not done anything round-based on the server at all. Everything has been basically once and done. So either figuring out how to reset arenas between things, or how to fake resetting an arena by doing something cheeky. Both are very fun challenges. So we have to see. I'm going to can't. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not intersecting with this. No, they're not. Perfect. This one's a little weird. It's kind of a corner store, but not really. Where does this one look like? Right there? That's fun. I'll put that right there. What's the banned word? I would never say. I could never say. That, you know, if I tell you, it's just not as fun. I think it's more fun if you as a community get together and figure it out. But you can't just have me dictating everything in here. I think it's really important that despite the creator community relationship, that we're also very proactive in preventing any sort of parasocial horizontal connections from occurring, and that you need to still be able to think for yourselves. I think it's extremely important that you are very important to cross those gaps through your own logic. And you don't have, and while we build outreaches and outcroppings to each other, and we make sure that we're lifting up all people, because a rising tide lifts all ships, you need to be very, very careful. Very careful. To not overextend yourselves and to just cede all critical thinking to me. That's not what we want to do. I tried to come up with another pun. I didn't have it. I just didn't have it. I couldn't come up with one. I was done. This we need to close. I'm invisible. So we'll put this here. Okay, what does this one look like? Right here. This one's actually very funny. Do we just put this here and have it be kind of the last one on the layer? It's weird having these two. How? It's a video. I've succeeded! Victory! I'm probably disappointed in you. Not this time, baby.
You may now speak freely.
Victory. Flawless victory. This way. 3. We'll do right. Finish that for now. Lagundo, Pandora's Box, or Chamber Trials, or MCC. Wait, hold on. What was that? Since there was a Lagundo Block Wars, do you think there's going to be a Lagundo PB or Chamber Trials or MCC? I don't think MCC does invitationals like the Block Wars one, right? Because I know before I did it, I think Tubbo was the only person. Correct me if I'm wrong here, because I don't want to be like, ha, look at me, wow. I think before I did it, the only person to have commissioned a Block Wars before was Tubbo for his subathon, if I'm right. Somebody go double check it. We did have a monetary. So did he. Tubbo had a prize. It was a Bass Pro Shops gift card. It was specifically a $10 Bass Pro Shops gift card, which is why I specifically did a $25 Olive Garden gift card, which, by the way, Rusty reminded me I forgot to hand to them at TwitchCon. I forgot. I forgot to hand it to them. So I have failed. But I was reminded of that fact after I got home, which is shameful, disappointing. Shame and dishonor. Shame and dishonor. Shame, but in Italian. Oop. Turn off infinite reach. Did I blow up the bridge? Yes. Oh no. I really blew up the bridge. There we go. Let's turn off infinite reach for a second. Let's also turn off shaders so that way this is a little easier. Deprecating in value with the state of inflation. It took a while to get delivered, but once it was delivered, it's all good. I was good. I made sure to deliver. Oop. There we go. That's perfect. Perfect. That's closed in. Okay, so this is all of this layer. These are not the same height. These are. So we can probably use the existing bridge layout for this. Office gaming chair with the massager. Very nice. So we can clear this. Good chair makes such a difference. So that's why I use, that's why for the longest time I had just an office chair, not a gamer chair at all. Because a lot of gaming chairs are just really bad for your back. I got this one, which is by Fractal, right? Because it is office furniture. It's not like gamer chair or anything else like that. And I specifically got it because of the healthcare rating on it. And then additionally, how's that connected? It's not. That's a problem. Okay, so that's actually easy enough to fix. Is right there the best place for the bridge? I think it might be. Probably right here. Do we put one right here at the end? Or is that too close together? That feels too close together, right? Cancel. Okay. Let's get this moved down one. So if we go to here, and we do this, we can then figure out how to collapse this together in a way that doesn't look awful. So this bit right here, go there. Then this bit should just become that. I think we just do this, right? Yeah, it can be slightly off center, and I think that actually works better if it is. Ooh, that's tricky. I don't think we want to do that. I'll just do labs. And then this needs to be chained there. A little irregularity kind of works. Anything else? Deal case offer chair when a full-time zero regrets, best thing you've ever sat in. 100%. If there's a lot of people ask, like, what's the most expensive or what's the most important part of your PC setup to get right? Your chair. Full stop. Full stop. The chair is the single most important piece of office hardware you could buy. If you get it wrong, you are just setting yourself up for problems. The server 1.21.10 yet? Not yet. We'll likely just be upgrading straight to 1.21.11. Given a lot of current stuff. Like, you could join on .10 right now, but the hardware isn't inherently .10. But you're probably going to be able to just play on .11 really soon, given everything that's coming up. This wonky because of this. A little, but I kind of like the wonk. In your hips agrees. The other thing is I'm getting a walking pad. I'm getting myself. I am getting a walking pad for Christmas. Is the thing that has been like the planned gift for me for Christmas. And we're gonna do Walk Tower. We're gonna do Walk Tower on stream because I think that would be a good habit to start to build. So we're gonna do Walk Tower on streams, and I've said point blank, like, I'm going to count on the community to keep me honest with this. I want to walk at least probably 2 streams a week would be the plan. Jungle wood. So 2 streams a week would be the plan. I don't know how well it's gonna go. We're gonna figure it out. But I want to commit to doing that for my own health and for my own well-being. We'll see. How does this feel? Oh. I think if we do this and we do this, this feels better. So I'm going to clone this whole thing. I'm going to put this on every corner. Oh, come on up. Boop, boop. One more. I can't put it on multiple corners right here, which is kind of a problem. I kind of really dig that, though. Hello, Rain. Welcome in. How Cookie is going to take the walk stream? That's a really interesting question, because I don't know. And it's either going to go really well or really badly. There. This, ooh. I really like this. It's simple, but it works. It's simple for lighting, but I think it works really nicely as a lighting. We need one like in the middle here. What do you think? Let's turn the shaders back on. Now standing underneath here. That looks really nice. I think it's just good enough where it's enough detail that it's not going to take away from the community's builds, which is the main thing that we're here for. The main thing you're in this area to do is to interface with the other player shops. So if we're not messing with that at all, we're doing it right. And I think that is correct way to go about it. Gotta figure out what to do here. I just do that and just commit to the fact that some of them are on the outside? Or is it too antithetical? In before I find out that shelves are awful for lag purposes and I really shouldn't be building with them. We'll figure that out. Small mining sections in the open corner areas just to fill space. Oh, we'll get clutter and everything built into this space in time. Don't worry. That's coming. Probably jungle slab instead, I'm thinking. 3 is probably good. Right? Probably. Probably. I say probably. There, and then this needs to be... This needs to be something. Probably just fence of some kind. Boop, boop. Like there, drag this down a little bit. Just that is a little connectivity bit potentially. Mel or Anon gifter to Mel. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. There we go. I think going and just doing this might work. We do that, so that way that connects to something right there. Will there be tiers like under? Yes, so you see the 3 carved out channels? There's one up here. This is the middle tier. There's a bottom tier. And I guess theoretically there's along the river. Anon with another gifted sub to CC. Thank you so much. And then there's space on the outside too if we wanted to do more on the outside. But I'm focusing on the inside, and I'm focusing on just getting one tier as done as I can to kind of try to design live what I want this thing to look like. Oops. Oh, this is right there is tricky. Double corners is a problem. There, and then this can connect to that, and then we're good. Rainfall, thank you very much for the gifted sub as well. A single targeted gifted sub for some reason doesn't trip the alert. I don't know why. I've been trying to figure it out. And Anon, thank you for gifting to Gal as well. I really appreciate it. Yeah, right now it looks like with all these squares is one thing, right? Once the community as a whole starts building, and there's all the different shops and the different community aspects of this place, it's going to look amazing. I'm going to move that in one. I'm actually going to move it in one over here too. I'm going to get rid of this one. I like that being in just to provide a little bit of tiny bit of difference for that space. 1 to here. Very, very kind, Anon. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, everybody. Keep in mind, remember, February is not too far away. The 2026 Lagundo Subathon. We've already started talking about it. We've already started having plans. The Discord channel has lit back up. The bells are starting to get rung. I'm going to post notifications out to all my creator friends to be like, hey, clear your calendars. We're going to get up to some stuff, which is going to be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Anon is locked in. Yes, 100%. Anon with another gifted sub to Beck. Thank you so much. We could do this too. Or is that too much detail? How's that? Is that good or is that too much detail? I think this is good. Just a little exterior texture on these things. W gifted. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you, whoever you may be. And then eggs. We have eggs being bought. Stop getting pulled into that. 3, 4, 5. Stop it. Stop it. More eggs. Everybody's getting an egg. Looks like it gives support a little bit, right? Boop, 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 boop. That closes that off. There. Oh, we have quite a few on this path, on this angle of the path. I think that is all. Oh no, we have this side to do still. But we've finished 2/3. Now this should have a bridge here, right? This should have a bridge. Everybody's buying eggs now. This should have a bridge. The interesting part with this, though, is that the bridge is both very irregular and very oddly angled. So we're going to try something that I have not done yet. We're going to try working with splines. Because I have not done anything with splines in a very long time. So hold on. Let's get this done. This should move by 1. And then the trapdoors are boop boop. Nope. 2 there. Let's finish getting this in place. Stop it. The funny thing is, every time I click into it, it's multiplied. This is the way that stacks work with this thing. Right? Yeah, that's correct. And then that goes there, so that connects. Perfect. 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 We figured it out. Curvy made of math. They are curvy lines made out of math. So there's a way to do this. I have not done this in a very long time. So let's see if I remember A, math, and B, how to do math in Axiom. Because I don't know if I remember either. I'm going to be completely honest. I think the bridge goes from here to here. I think this is the bridge point. To do roughly about the same, if we get 1 bridge here, we have 4 bridges across everything, and I think that is probably as good. So, let's clear the inventory. Let's hope for the best. Okay. Freehand select. I don't want that. I want to do a path. God, it's been a long time. Lasso select noise painter box, blur annotation, sculpt, rock, no. Modeling, no. No. Not modeling. It is a path. It is a line from here to here. Works. Okay. This is less scary than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I should not be adding points. Delete that. Delete that. Control Y to redo whatever it was I undid accidentally. So if I change this to use stairs and slabs, and if I change this to be Bezier curve, no. Just a spline is fine. I don't need it to be loops. Don't need that. I'm gonna not use this. And I'm gonna make it flat. I change the depth to this. I'm gonna change, nope. Depth to 0. This, and if we boop this over to like right here. Enter? No, enter. Shift. Hey! We did it! We did it! That's a perfect... He did! The surprise in all of your voices. I can hear it from here. Spruce planks. A little bit of quick math. And then a little bit of this. So... And then this should become like that. And then we can refine, right? Right? So we can turn all of this into spruce. And then we can figure everything else. That to there. I think that cuts off right there, and then that connects in. And I think that's a good rough setup for the bridge. We gotta trim it up a little bit here. Now you're eating. Okay. Gave Cookie kibble a while ago. Very impressed. Thumbs up for the record. I'll take it. Do that, I think. And then what we'll do is we'll convert this into top slabs for the visuals down here. This can be, nope. Oh, that's already a thing. So boop, boop. I did good though. Why? I did good. I did so good. It's so good. Oh, mean. How's that feel? That feels like a good potential. Just joined to the clown music. Hi, Mig. Mig, the playlist being mean to me. Hold on. Puppy wants water. Hold on. I'm gonna get puppy water. Bomb. Skill issue? I was doing so good. Gonna just do all the dangly bits here while I'm thinking of them. Yeah. Glitch earlier, you got your bonus points. Hi, Beck. Beck got bonus points. Everybody say yay, Beck. There we go. Digit. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Actually, here, let's knock this out right here. Then this can just go straight across. So this makes a little bit more sense. And then we can pull this down. Feels so weird to just be flying around in creative. It's been a hot minute since I've done any creative building. I have been very locked in on survival mode stuff. And not even just vanilla survival. Skyblock Kingdoms survival mode only. So it is as much vanilla as like anything else. Three, 4, 5, about there. How's that feel? Does that feel adequately dangly compared to some of the others? I think it's funny, but can make me not gonna be like, yay, Beck, when he sees your next subathon idea. Oh no. Does that feel adequately dangly? Do something very funny. If I just popped the core right here. That's a little too much. But some kind of like central floaty bit right here would look really cool. Some kind of central floaty bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's clone this thing. Can I self-promote? It's not inappropriate. No. My friend, if you... Actually, here. I will use this as a teaching moment. You might be a bot. We'll find out. You want to go to Matt Coville's YouTube channel and look at his video about community. And I genuinely think that will help you. Because right now, if you're just asking that, I don't think you have a good grasp on how to grow what you're doing. So start there. And I mean that genuinely. There. And then we'll go down here and push this one in quite a bit. Okay. Well, there you go. Go check it out. I thoroughly recommend it. I think that is one of the best videos. Now, he's talking about it specifically in like, you made an RPG product that you're trying to sell. But I think it's very relevant for YouTubers as well. I think it's probably one of the most, in my mind, one of the most informative videos I've seen all year. It's kind of changed how I think about growing on YouTube. Genuinely. It's a very good video. How do you rotate? Control F, Control R to rotate, Control F to flip. And it is so nice. So useful. Yeah, let's actually, oops, not that far down. This place has come together quick. ECR, so much of a shout out. The inside the Mesa idea is just like carving this place into 3. Brilliant play. Look at this place. All right, do I have a copper chain hotbar? I don't, but I can get one. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Those two are a little next to each other though at this point now, but that's fine. Chain, light, chain, light. No, not right next to each other. Up 1. Chain, light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need something hanging off right here. Not there. 1, 2, 3. Lantern and lantern. I think that's probably good. We need to texture this with campfires and trapdoors. Nope, that's full stops. Is this a slab? No, this is a slab. Which means this can be trapdoorified. That's kind of all we can do. Here we go. Wait, hold on. What did you say? The area is screaming banners to me. Tibetan oh, yes. So actually, wait a second. So this is good. I like all the lights. But on the old design for Market Mesa, we had these bits. Here to here. Like these flag banners, which I think is what you were talking about. I think this one would probably be the best option to potentially clone. I'm gonna yoink this. I'm gonna go over here. Let's now fix this. And see if we can install it anywhere. Now, I don't want to overdo it. Remember, we want the decoration here to be what the community's building. But we might be able to sneak a little bit of color into here. Just a little. And I think... I think right here is probably one of the few places we can get away with adding it. Right? Right there. right there. It's one of the few places it would look good. I did not copy the banners. Like that right there, and maybe one other place is probably the most we want to do as far as those extra little decorations. I think just the littlest bit. Here, let's go to here. Because I think this is just solid color banners. I'll double check. When I copied it. Oh my. No, it was not solid color banners. Okay, I'm going to copy this whole thing again. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in.
With 4 viewers. Thank you for the support.
How you doing? What you got going on today? What was your stream today? Oop. Okay. Let's try this again. Paste. Okay, now we have all the banners. Get all of this. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, everybody. My name's Legundo. I am actually working on Leg.gg, which is a public server which you could join right now. We're building out what the market will look like for Market Mesa, for the community economic hub on the server, which is a little long overdue. But yeah, but it's about time. It's about time. All right, let's try that again. So from here to here to here, here, scroll. Love tattered banners. Ooh, that would be really good. Genuinely, that would be really good. Okay, so flip it. Do. Okay, now all this is going to do is this is going to paste in the banners. Honestly, tough. You turn this into like an anchor. Where it's latched into the, it's more latched into the stone than anything else. And that's solid. That is probably one of the few places in this whole level that we could do that. There might be a spot right here off of this bit of stone, but it's tricky. Actually, thinking about it, there's exactly one spot that I would do it, but I am not talented enough to come up with it just by myself. So I think what would be fun instead, I'm just going to do it all one color, but I want to see if I can get the shape, right? I need banners here. 1, 2. I've not done organic work in a long time. It's not... Ooh... It's not great. It's not awful, but it's not great. That's something that somebody could do some work with. But I actually would rather not lock people into specifically that geometry. So I'm going to just kind of... We'll let that go. This feels like... Okay. Faders on. The idea is that this is three levels, right? This is the middle tier. of this economy space, this economic space. Down there is more community shops and another round of tiers and bridges and everything else interconnecting it. But on this shop, we have 3 sticks. Hold on. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm invisible! 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15 shops on this tier. How does that feel? Does that feel good? That feels like quite a bit. It feels like quite a lot of stuff. Having it be that way felt like it was intruding on the bridge unless you wanted to evolve into a suspension bridge. Just a personal thought. I think that's valid. I think that's why I think that's why I didn't like it. And I don't want the bridge to feel like a suspension bridge. I like all the dangly bits. I like everything that we've put underneath here. I like the bridges themselves. I think that's connected in really nicely. And I think the shop plots are big enough that people are going to be able to run legitimate businesses out of them. But not so big to the point where it's just a massive amount of space for a massive amount of space's sake. I feel like these are all pretty nicely all set up. Do I want to leave this here? I don't know. I like how there are straightforward paths to the shops, whereas the other one felt like you get lost really easily. Yeah. That's kind of the thing. Also, this is very elytra friendly, considering this is right near spawn. People are going to be able to fly around in here. So this whole thing right here is very flight friendly, which I think is very fun. But you can get around everywhere on foot. You're not required to fly. Everybody tell chat to refresh. Maybe people need to see it. It is grounder friendly. Is it grounder friendly? We'll have to add elevators. We're gonna have to add elevators. I think what we'll do is probably like right around here on every level, there will be a little platform that'll stick out that will put the elevator blocks that you'll be able to shift down and jump up to go to different levels. We'll probably put one on the ends here too. So we'll put one here on each side so you can just shift to go down, jump to get up. And you can get to multiple different levels. Because I think what we could do is, in addition to right here along the inside of this bit, we could also jump up to a layer that's right here that goes around the outside. Why not? We can use both. And we can add a little bit more variety to the whole thing. I was being silenced. Here, hold on. I'm going to go spectator. And just flight speed 2. Just flying through here really quickly. Or I guess really slowly. I think this locks in my mind what this space is going to look like. And then you imagine all the community builds and all the other community shops and everything around here. That's what's going to just be... Oh, it's going to be so good. I think we're going to fly straight through this, unfortunately. Yeah, so there's that. And then let's fly again at... Right at this height, right? Right here. Now you're flying through it, and imagine community builds lit up and built and constructed inside of all of these red boxes, where you all get to finish decorating the space by your stalls, your shops, and everything else. I think this is gonna look awesome. Okay, I want to finish. I realize now that I have not finished trapdooring. I want to be able to call this layer fully done. And I think we are to the point until the point where I need to build more to fit the mechanics of the space, I think we're good. I feel like when it comes to the actual area that we've made into sellable market plots, we've made enough. So 5 over here, another 5 over here, another 5 over here. So 15 on this tier. The bottom tier will be able to fit more. So we'll probably be able to get another 20 on the bottom, probably another 5 on the top. And then if we go on the outside, we can do more as well. I think that's probably enough. We could sell some super jumbo premium shops down here on the beach. We just make some bigger plots that people can buy, but they're super expensive. Maybe even up here too, on the very top. We make super expensive plots that people can buy. Could potentially work. Could potentially work. And yeah, it's right here next to Puerto Parca. Like, that's Puerto Parca. And then here's the piers where everything connects in. And there is a walkable path around this way, which does lead you towards where Market Mesa will be. Granted, it's very much the long way. So we're probably going to need to make a path this way as well. It comes around this direction and connects into it via this. Maybe a tunnel. I don't know. We could figure it out. But the whole thing is coming together really nicely, and I think it's great. And I also think Twitch chat is broken. So I think a lot of people aren't able to chat right now, which is unfortunate and a bit of a problem. So because of that, we're probably going to call it here. Nice little 3-hour building stream. Hopefully things are fine. I'm going to refresh and see if it's just me not being able to see you all. Okay, I haven't seen a message in 4 minutes, which tells me that it's probably broken. So we're just going to hope for the best. And even if we're not able to chat, we're going to send a raid out. So that way energy keeps going to a friend. And we can get things keep going. I appreciate you all being here. Puppy's chilling. I'd say pat pat, but I know you can't. What's happening? Okay, so the redemption came through. But it just is not working. And I'm very sorry. Who's live that I could send you all to? I can. Who else? Anybody from SBK is live? Let's see. /team SBK. Jonna, you spoke! I saw one message of you crying, so it doesn't look promising. Egg, shiny, egg. Okay. You're just calling me bald with redemptions now. That's just chatting with extra steps. Okay, who can we send the vibes to? Hopefully chat's going to behave. Same category. Oh, okay. Zombre, hello. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the raid, but we are also just wrapping up. And also, chat seems to be broken. So I don't know what's happening. I'm very sorry. Not okay. It's just redemptions. It's just redemptions. Redemptions are the only thing that's working right now. So let's see. Okay. I'm just going to go to following. Not okay. It's not okay. All right. Tell you what. It's not working. I don't know what's going on. It's being really weird, but hopefully it'll be fixed. I don't know what's going on, but we shall see. Let's raid Joe. Everybody jump in. I know you can't chat. I know it's broken. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry that it's kind of an unceremonious end, but normally that's probably the website telling us all to go to bed. But before we do, let's send some energy
Okay.
over Joe. He's streaming Hades. That could be fun. Shiny, okay. It's just redemptions. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Everybody, if you're here and you're ready for the raid, just redeem, I don't know, what's the cheapest thing that I have? Just redeem what's happening. or that's all I have. Not first didn't activate today for some reason. I'm not sure why. I will figure that out. 222 of you in on the raid. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all very much. I know you can't talk, but when chat's working, !Discord to come join my community, !SBK to come join the Skyblock Kingdoms community, or !IP. And click on that link there, and you'll be able to join like.gg. I see a lot of emotes coming through, so emotes are maybe working? You've been given your voices back. Perfect. Just in time for raid. Just in time for raid. Our raid message, as always, is never skip leg day. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here with Creative with me. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you next time. Go send Joe my love. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.